In today's video, we're going to be reviewing one of the most anticipated gel blaster reviews on this channel, and that blaster is the Nerf Gel Fire Uproar. This gel blaster was not supposed to launch till June 1st, but luckily I found it in stores on the shelf and I picked this thing up right away. This gel blaster shoots at a claimed 150 feet per second. It also says that I can fire up to 7 rounds per second. And what's different about this blaster is that it runs on 8 AA's. It also looks like we got a 400 round hopper, a tactical rail which sucks, and 10,000 rounds of ammo. Let's unbox this thing and see what it comes with. I didn't bring any sort of scissors or knife down here, so I'm going to just have to cut these with my fingers. I don't want to rip the box up too much. Here we got the blaster itself. Looks like we got the 400 round hopper, which kind of looks like an apple. We also got a pair of protective eyewear, along with 10,000 rounds of ammo, a hopper cap. There's the other 5,000 rounds of ammo, so we got 10,000 right there. The instruction manual, and a safety warning. So first thoughts on this blaster, I kind of like the design of this. I like the small compact design of this, and it kind of reminds me of the Nerf Mythic. And to be honest with you, I think the Nerf team knew what they were doing. I have a feeling the performance of these blasters is going to be really close. We got, in my opinion, the best protective eyewear that you can get. Let's hang it up on our wall. Got enough protective eyewear now. Taking a look at the hopper, I kind of like the cool design of this thing. The ammo capacity on this isn't too much, but it's much better than the Nerf Legion hopper. So we got the Nerf Uproar hopper, we got the Nerf Raid and the Nerf Mythic hopper, and we got the 130 round Nerf Legion hopper. This one we got around 130 rounds. With this one we got around 400 rounds, and with this one we got around 800 rounds. And the good thing about these hoppers is that they can fit onto here too. And unless you're trying to do a challenge with your friends, I would not use the 130 round hopper on this. But the 800 round hopper kind of fits onto this. It looks pretty good, but I kind of like the design of this one better. And we got the trigger right here, which feels a lot different than regular Nerf Gel Fire blasters. Most of them are pretty smooth, but this one's kind of like a click. Compared to the Nerf Mythic. We also got a safety switch right here. Push it back to put it on safe, and push it forward to take it off. Something that I don't like about this blaster is that it's only fully automatic, so there's no semi-auto mode. We got a tiny rail right here, which does not work with tiny rail accessories. But overall, I kind of like the small, compact design of this blaster. It's very comfortable to hold like that. To get the batteries in, we have to unscrew these things right here, so let me go get a screwdriver. So I'm assuming the batteries go right in here. Let's take this tray off and see if I'm right. Okay, yep, looks like I was right. And now let me give a shout out to who made this video possible. Powerowl was able to send me 8 of these lithium-ion AA batteries. But before we continue, let's do a quick unboxing on these batteries. In the box, you get 2 4-packs of AA batteries. You also get an instruction manual, a USB to USB-C cable for the charger, and the charger itself. First, let's get these batteries out of these 4-pack packages, and then when you're done, just plug it into a wall, put the batteries in, and start charging. Charging up all 4 batteries took less than an hour, which is pretty good. Anyways, let's get back into the video. And we're going to see how these do against basic Energizer AA batteries. First, let's start off by putting the Powerowl Pro batteries in here. Okay, let's slide this cover back on. Okay, let's screw these back in. So I learned the on and off button is basically just the safety switch. When it's pushed back, it's off, but when you push it forward, you can shoot. That's weird. That's like semi-auto right there. And then it just goes up at fire rate. Pretty weird. Let's get this hopper loaded up with some ammo and see how it does. We got our amazing Gel Blaster Depot bucket. Open this faucet. Okay, that's good. Quick and easy, like that. Now let's go see how this does in the FPS and accuracy test. First, let's start off with the chronograph test to see how fast this thing shoots. Shot 1, 174 feet per second. Shot 2, 201.8 feet per second. Shot 3, 147 feet per second. Shot 4, 146.2 feet per second. And shot 5, 192 feet per second. That's much better than box average. Now let's see if it can hold up to that 7 round per second mark. Yep, shooting right around 7 rounds per second. And that's a really good FPS rate right there. Now let's back up and see how it does on the accuracy test. Got a brand new target right there. Let's see how we do. Shot off a lot of rounds right there, but looks like we got a really good grouping around here. I got a really good grouping on semi-auto headshots. Then afterwards, I just kind of went around on the fully automatic mode. But this thing's really fun to shoot, and you can feel the power in this thing. Anyways, let's go put the Energizer batteries in it and see how it does. Now let's see how it does with Energizer batteries. Shot 1, 148.3. Shot 2, 155.3. Shot 3, 162.5. Shot 4, 165.1. And shot 5, 139.9. That's right around box average, but it's definitely not as good as the lithium-ion batteries. Now let's see how many rounds per second this thing shoots. Looks like it's shooting right around 5.8 rounds per second. That's around 1 round less per second than the other batteries. Okay, now we got the target dried off for the most part. Let's see how it does. Overall, pretty good grouping on the semi and fully automatic modes. I didn't really notice any difference between the accuracy with the batteries. Anyways, let's get back to the desk so I could talk more about it. Overall, this gel blaster really surprised me. I never actually thought it'd shoot that fast. There was a noticeable difference on the FPS and RPS rates, but accuracy-wise, nothing much. Now let's get into a test that I'm gonna do a couple days from now, but you're gonna see it right now. I'm gonna put the Energizer batteries on the left and the Powerowl batteries on the right. Each of these hoppers hold around 750 rounds of ammo, so we're gonna count them up. Whichever batteries can go through the most ammo wins. I could notice in the Powerowl batteries that it was shooting much higher than the Energizer batteries. You could also hear the increased rate of fire too. Powerowl batteries. It went for about 4.5 minutes until the blaster stopped shooting. And after I felt the blaster, it felt like it overheated. So I gave it another 40 minutes to cool down, where I started it back up again. And after that, it went for around another 8 minutes. The Energizer batteries didn't slow down for 20 minutes. Then afterwards, the blaster just cut off. The Energizer batteries went through about 7 1/3 hoppers, while the Powerowl batteries went through about 5.5. Overall, the Energizer batteries lasted much longer. But to break it down, the Energizer batteries are better if you're just going to leave it on the shelf and if you just want something cheap to use with. But if you're trying to go for performance such as FPS, rate of fire, and range, you're going to want the Powerowl batteries. If you're going to use it for Gel Blaster Wars, the Powerowl batteries are the way to go. But I much prefer the Powerowl batteries because I plan on using this blaster and it shoots much better with them. With 8 Energizer AA batteries costing around $6, and 8 Powerowl batteries costing around $30, it's a pretty big difference. But it's just nice to have some batteries that you just recharge over and over again and not have to worry about going out and buying new batteries. Anyways, let's get back into the video. As of now, I don't know the results, but you already heard them. So overall, I think this is probably one of my favorite Nerf gel blasters out there. And with a $30 price point, there isn't really much better than you can get for this. The main problem is having to get batteries for this, which sometimes can cost as much as this blaster itself. I really don't like that you have to use batteries in this thing, so that kind of makes me not like it a little bit. But performance-wise, it works great. But Nerf is releasing gel blasters quite a bit now. Overall, this gel blaster is awesome. Thank you to Powerowl for helping me make this video. If you want to get the blaster, the batteries, or the gel blaster depot bucket, click the links down in the description. But if this blaster is a little too expensive for you, click this video right here. In that video, you'll learn the 10 best cheap gel blasters. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in that video.
Today we're going to be counting down the 10 best gel blasters that you can buy for under $30 in 2024. All of the products that I'm going to list in this video are going to be linked down below. And I just want to say before I start, this is just my opinion.
That's